I am a failure. Now I bet when you hear those words at the start of this video, you instantly think of me being someone negative, or being someone who is not succeeding, or is not in a place of mind that is right for mental health. When I say I'm a failure, I mean this in the most positive way possible. Without failure, I would not be where I am today. And without failure, you wouldn't know the valuable lessons that you learn. I've failed pretty much every aspect in my life, in terms of my fitness, in terms of my finances as a uni student, in terms of my grades as a uni student. I have failed in every aspect of life. However, the key difference in myself is that once you step foot on the path of whatever you're doing, that is the path of mastery. And the moment you go down the path of failure and negativity is the moment you step off that path. So let's get into this short video of why failure is super important, not just in the fitness industry with the gym. Not everything's going to go your way, but also in life, and how you can use it to your advantage and beat 95% of the population, and be that 1 in 20, not even just 1 in 20, but 1 in 100 as well. Because this right here is what a lot of people are missing. So who am I to speak on the topic of failure? If you're scared of failing, you are setting yourself up to be average. Every time I went on a run of heavy failures, either in fitness, coaching, university, although it is humbling, it teaches you very strong lessons. The key is what is this failure trying to teach you? When you fail, what is your mindset? Do you feel like that you are first to blame somebody else, or are you going to take responsibility for why you are failing, why you are failing, and what you're going to do about it? I always think when I fail, I always believe that this is going to make my story 10 times better, whether it's fitness, coaching, university. There's been so many times where I've been giving up coaching or thinking of giving up coaching, but I've stuck to it because it's not only something I'm passionate about, but once I start on something, I just cannot stop. I'm just 100% give it a go, and now I can make these videos not only completely free, why am I getting notifications, completely free for you, but also coaching people as a full-time job as well. Without failure, you can't appreciate the wins in their true fashion. Listen, implement, why is Microsoft Teams coming up? Listen, implement, and reap the rewards in this video. This is just, there we go. So, what actually is my goal? I aim to create fitness content easy to consume while documenting my own journey. I'm learning as I go along, so please use what's helpful and forget the rest. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ryan McIntyre Coaching for these free videos I post weekly, where you can learn something new every week. And if you're watching this on Instagram, go check it out, give it a subscribe, because it is free. To help you not make the same mistakes as me, a lot of people struggle with getting into the gym, and just the gym in general. So if you want that extra help, send a DM to at Ryan McIntyre Coaching on Instagram, where we can have a conversation about your situation. You can see how I can help, and I can create you a free muscle building blueprint. But also, you can take advantage of my current Black Friday offer that's literally live right now, only live for the next week. There's 4 spaces left. Let's jump in. Again, you can message me for details where you can find out how to get 3 months free of coaching, £1,000+ of bonuses, one-off bonuses that you're not going to get anywhere else, and all before my doors close completely in December. I'm not accepting anybody new because of exams and photo shoot and Christmas, and before my prices actually go up in January, so you have a price lock in there as well. But yeah, DM me offer on Instagram for more, and yeah, let's go. You're in dire need of a mindset shift. Why do I say this? Because there is a reason why you haven't made progress in the gym. It's because when something goes wrong, you drop the weight, struggling with your diet, it kills your mood and forces you to play life safe with very little risk. So instead of looking to take these small steps in life, you go straight into what the athletes, to what the top tier people are doing, the top 1% are doing, because you want to be part of that top 1%, but if you dive straight in, you're never going to stick to it. It's simple, it makes sense, but you're going to have to take that small incremental disciplines that are going to get you there, and then that's how you build the extreme habits. So not only does this mindset stunt your growth, you need to take risks, either sacrifice your time or certain foods to truly understand the value of what to achieve. Again, not only might you not have to sacrifice by taking risks, you might have to take financial risks, but the idea is if you fail when you take these risks, you understand not only not to do it again, but if you are to do it again, change something so you can learn how to get the best results out of that. The idea is to keep trying over and over, because realistically, we have one life. There's no point dwelling on something where we're not going to achieve the results. If we try once and quit, what is the point? And growth only happens outside your comfort zone. You'll never make progress if your body has nothing to adapt to, which is why failure is required. There's this quote that I love in the Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and it is, to get where you want to be, you have to let go of your current self, or you continue living your current self and let the dream version of you die out slowly over a certain amount of time. It's something like that, but it completely values the idea of there's two different versions of you, yourself currently and where you want to be. And if you're not actively trying to get better every single day to get where you want to be, you're going to go backwards and your life's slowly going to get worse, and you're not even going to realize it when it's getting worse. So many people let their finances, their health, their relationships all go down the drain, but they feel like they're just maintaining it. Maintaining is a myth. If you're not getting better 1% every day, that's going to go down. So make sure you are constantly improving. So real life stories. This was a tennis quote as well. You've probably seen it on TikTok. There's this really famous video of one of the best tennis players ever, Roger Federer, describing how perfection is impossible. He goes on to talk about how he won almost 80% of his matches that he played out in his entire career. However, he only won 54% of points. So actual tennis points, only 54%, but overall matches was 80%, which doesn't really make too much sense if you've never watched tennis, but it means that with every other point he was failing and losing the points. The difference between him and the average person is learning from failures and understanding what went wrong, and again, keeping your head up to constantly improve no matter the scenario. Your brain and your body knows exactly how to adapt when training and reaching failure, so when this event happens again, guess what happens? Simple as that. The science behind failure and success in fitness. Muscle growth can only actually occur through progressive overload. If you are not failing on the machine or getting close to that failure point in terms of your muscular failure, so if your body is not able to lift the weight anymore, again, you can have like CNS failure, you can have like central nervous system failure. Again, we don't want to hit that, we want to hit muscular failure, or we're going to be targeting a certain muscle. However, failure means that you have to increase your limits day in and day out. It's like if you started to do a cold shower, hopped in the cold shower, after about a week or two, you get used to that cold setting, so you've got to make it even colder to reap the same benefits and progress upwards. Again, you're not going to go straight into the super cold shower, you're going to have the shower slightly colder every single day, but it feels like you're not even making any changes. However, those small changes will add up, and again, just like the compounding effect, those small changes will be, it's just like a snowball going down the hill in winter. It will kind of just compound and be a massive success, and that's how you get to a point of that's how rich people get to a point of financial freedom. That's how people get to a point of good health and good physique and good fitness. Again, all of this kind of resounds the same way. But you know in your mind the small daily wins, and the best idea to understand the benefits of failure. However, tracking how you adapt to failure will keep you humble and understand that although it will be a long process, that time is going to pass anyways. And would you rather be on and off your fitness for 5 years, or have slow, constant, gradual progress that compounds more and more over 5 years? So if you do that small steps over 5 years, you'll be so far ahead of the person who goes on and off for 5 years, because they're constantly starting up, starting again. They're pretty much going up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you're slowly going up, you're going to end up, even if it's slow progress, you're going to end up 10 times, 20 times, 30 times ahead of the person who's going to be on and off. How to use failure for success. Understanding your goal and breaking it down. Do exactly what you need to do in terms of little simple disciplines every single day that are really easy to do, however, but they're also just as easy not to do. And if those goals are valuable to you, you will create a structured plan to get where you want to be. So it's about waking up and not hitting the snooze button in the morning. It's like you think, oh, it's just one time, right? However, that compounds. Waking up and not hitting the snooze button and doing the things that are easy to do but not easy to do at the same time is going to make you different from the rest. Is doing the things that people cannot be bothered to do because it's just as easy not to do them. Understand why you give into creative cravings or have in proper form, and figure out what you need to do daily to build stronger habits, and not only to understand your weaknesses but how to improve on those weaknesses as well. Although failure is great, a strong recovery plan is even better when you rebuild stronger. The second you realize you can control failure, you can control your own success. There was another quote as well. I'm not too sure exactly who it was from, but I think Hormozi popularized it, and it said something like, you cannot fail if you do not quit. So if you're constantly on, this was for business as well, so if you're constantly working at something and you never quit, there's no way you can fail because you're constantly on the path to mastery. Just like in Jeff Olson's book, you are constantly on the path to basically winning. There's two different types of people you could be. You could be someone who just floats through life, where stresses will be created due to lack of effort, the side you put in, and have a steady decline for your whole life. Or you could do the small tasks that help you work towards your goals, and although those tasks will be easy not to complete, you have a mental checkbox to push yourself even more and more. It is a reason why I'm here today and why you're watching this video, hopefully, and where I'm pushing my success in my coaching business, even though it always hasn't been amazing. I highlight my coaching business here because it's probably the one where I've had the most failures in. I've had failures in pretty much everything, but again, you're only seeing this videos because I've made countless ones of these videos over and over. And again, they haven't always been this quality, and within a year's time they'll be even better, and my confidence will be better. And it's constant improvements, you know what I mean? You're never satisfied, always looking for more. You can't expect to be great, you have to create the miracles. Look at my old videos, I literally just said this. Watch how I speak, use my body language, or lack of, or mannerisms. It is clear that I'm not a great speaker, and I'm still not. Again, I'm speaking to no one, I'm speaking on my own. But creating these videos not only provide value, but it's also to me as well. Again, I'm not only doing this for your sake, but this has significantly boosted my confidence in terms of learning to articulate my thoughts, using it to benefit my coaching clients to make the best possible service, and also to make better social media videos. You probably noticed from my content in terms of just like my reels being in front of the camera, it has been a game changer for me, and it's gonna constantly improve for the rest of my life. And speaking of, if you feel like you can't accept that you're a failure just like me, I have something for you at the end. So, reminder, my goal is to help people onto the path of self-improvement and help them appreciate success more by accepting failures and pains. And if this is something you want help with, just like I said at the start, then drop me a DM. I currently have a Black Friday early bird offer that allows you to earn yourself 3 months of coaching for completely free. And we can have a chat and all the other bonuses as well. We can have a chat and understand where you are and where you want to be and how to get there. You have to let go of your old self and let that magnet of your future self slowly pull you towards the future. DM me the word Friday or offer on Instagram to claim one of the 10 spots, only 4 now, before the prices go up and doors closing in December. You cannot lose if you never quit. I want to finish it on that because in the gym, do not quit your journey. Make it different, change something. If something is difficult to stick to, make it easy to stick to. So instead of going to the gym, look to maybe invest in home equipment where there's no excuse to skip the gym. And also, if it's where you want your future self to be, it will happen. Hopefully this video was helpful. It was helping me articulate my thoughts in terms of a recent book I've been reading. This was based a lot on The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Great book. I'm reading at the moment. Nearly finished it in about like a couple of weeks, and it's like a 300-page book. It's very lengthy, 9-hour audiobook. I like to listen to when I read that's off topic. Again, give that book a read. It will change your mindset forever. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, but hopefully this was helpful. Goodbye.